So welcome. I'm glad that there are so many of you joining us today to learn more about Estonian studies and East European studies major. So I will briefly say that please stay muted and ask all of your questions via chat. We'll try to answer them as quickly as we can. And if there are some questions that need more time to answer, then we'll send them to you. So you can actually write to Elsie. Elsie is my co-host here. And let's start. I will give the floor to Professor Piret Viires, who's the head of the program of Estonian Studies. So the floor is yours, Piret.
Thank you. Thank you, Britta, very much, and welcome to all of you. I cannot see you, but I hope that we are all doing fine. And it's a privilege to introduce here the Estonian Studies Master Program, and especially the major of Estonian Studies. I'm a professor of Estonian literature, and I am head of this master program. So, first of all, some remarks about the overview of this program. It's a 2-year master's degree. The volume of it is 120 credits, and it is offered using cycle studies. That means that there are basically two days per week, Thursday and Friday, when you have intensive sessions. So the rest of the week you are free, but of course during these days you have to prepare for the classes. The program is English program. The tuition fee of the program is 1,100 euros per semester. And this program has also this component of Estonian language studies, and it's possible to study Estonian from A1 level to B1 level at least. But I will explain later what does it mean. The program is a relatively new one. It was established in 2017, and since then we have had several students from all over the world who have been studying here. So, and the main course, the main aim of this program is to offer an in-depth academic understanding of Estonia, its language, culture, history, society and politics in the country where these topics can be studied most comprehensively. So the question is, why Estonian Studies? Why particularly choose this program? And why to study in Estonia? Because Estonian Studies is the only MA program in the world that is dedicated to Estonian studies taught in English. And it's possible to be in Estonia and study it from within academically, culturally and socially. It's possible to learn from leading scholars in Estonian language, culture and history, and it's possible to combine humanities with contemporary social and political analysis. So if you want to truly understand what Estonia is, this is the place to do it. And more specifically, who are the students who are waiting here? So the program is designed for students who are curious about Estonia and the Baltic region, seek a structured and academic approach to understanding Estonian society, want to combine language learning or humanities-based study, are planning to live, work or conduct research in Estonia, or have family connections, friends, work experience from Estonia, and wish to explore Estonian language, culture, and history in an academic setting. So when you come here to study with us, you will join an international community connected by intellectual curiosity and a shared interest in Estonia. Whether academic or professional, the program provides context, depth, and language competence. And also, we are offering a possibility for future translators and cultural mediators. So if you are interested in literature and translation, you can specialize in Estonian literature, take courses in translation of fiction, and prepare to translate Estonian literature into your native language. For this free students, it is also possible to apply for scholarships from Estonian Literature Center. But however, to decide to be a translator, a prior knowledge of Estonian language for this specialization is mandatory. But if you really choose to go this way, it's possible for you to become a cultural bridge between Estonia and the world. Now some words about the program structure. I'm not going very deep into different courses, but to generally saying, this program combines language study, cultural and political analysis, and research. The students complete core courses introducing Estonian language, culture, history, and society. There is also a wide range of electives about different aspects of Estonia to choose from. And as I mentioned, the studying Estonian language is really an instrumental part of this program. So you can start studying Estonian language from the beginner level up to at least B1 level. But if you have already some knowledge about the Estonian language, you begin to study Estonian at a level appropriate to your language proficiency and complete 4 language courses. So if you already have a B1 level, it is possible to finish your C1. It's a master program, and that means that we have research-oriented seminars in this program. It's also possible to have a professional placement in an Estonian institution, and our master program ends your master's thesis. This is an academic research completed during these 2 years of study. And the courses that we are offering address both historical developments and contemporary issues, allowing students to understand Estonia in a broader regional and international context. And these professional placements so far have included museums, cultural institutions, and research organizations such as Estonian Open Air Museum or Estonian History Museum or Estonian Literature Center. So you see, there is quite a variety of possibilities to learn Estonian society, culture, language, and all. And who are these instructors who are going to take care of you? So you see some very nice professors here smiling at you, and hopefully they will smile you in person when you get here. So this is me. As I mentioned, I'm a professor of Estonian literature. We have Professor Marek Tamm, professor of cultural history. We have Professor Anna Versik, professor of general linguistics, and we have lecturer in history, Kristo Nurmis, and we have associate professor of political science, Tõnis Saarts. So you see, our faculty really includes internationally recognized scholars from the School of Humanities and the School of Governance, Law and Society. So you will be taught by all of these about the specialists in Estonian language and linguistics, cultural and literary studies, history and memory studies, politics and contemporary society. And please meet some of our students. We have really an international student body. So you see, our students really come from all over the world. We have students from Ukraine, Hungary, Germany, Georgia, Japan, China, Turkey, Bangladesh, Ghana, India, Thailand, Colombia, UK, USA, Poland, and more and more. And here is our one graduate from our very beginning, Hanna Zotova from Ukraine, who said that Estonian studies gave me an excellent opportunity to improve my Estonian language, as well as learn about Estonian culture, literature, politics, society, and many other aspects of Estonia. And if you look at her picture, she's really very happy. And the other student who has Estonian roots, and she came from United States, and she graduated in 2024. Aila Lydia Beckham, she said that I recommend the program to expatriate Estonians and their children in order to study the Estonian nation, but also to celebrate their beautiful heritage. So that is also one of the focus groups we are really waiting to come here. And here is also one more beautiful picture. Our graduates, they are alumni from Ukraine, Turkey, China, Japan, and other countries. They form a growing international network of specialists of Estonia. They come here and they really become specialists of Estonia. And that's me also here, proudly standing with my first graduates, with my beloved students. So, what next? So, what happens when you have finished this program? We say it more like metaphorically that graduates become cultural mediators and specialists of Estonia, so-called Estonian ambassadors to the world. With Estonian language skills, as I said, you graduate to minimum B1 level, and strong intercultural competence. They are valued, these our graduates are valued in education and research, cultural institutions, international organizations, business and diplomacy, and companies working with Estonia. So really, again, variety of possibilities. And graduates may also continue to PhD studies in Estonia or abroad. What are the admission requirements? They are not very complicated one, but they must be done with real motivation and seriously. At first you have to submit the motivation letter, 1 page, where you describe why are you interested in this program, what do you plan to do, what part of this program is especially interesting for you. Then, if our admission committee evaluates these motivation letters, then we find interesting and suitable for our program. We invite these students to our online oral interview. So you don't have to come to Estonia for an interview, but we do it in Zoom. And then we have this discussion and see how it goes, and you can introduce yourself and speak more about your interests and goals. Then about the documents, as the program is in English, you have to prove your English proficiency. You also have to file in your bachelor's degree certificate. And if you are really planning to go to this translation specialization, then you have also add a translation sample. But as I mentioned, for those specializing in literary translation, prior knowledge of Estonian is mandatory. And how we evaluate you? What we are looking for? We are looking for strong academic motivation. We are looking for clear goals connected to Estonia, and also critical thinking and intellectual curiosity. So very, very good students have all these characteristics. And application deadlines. The first one is approaching quite soon. It's 13th of March. And this is applicants from non-EU countries, except applicants from Republic of Korea, Japan, USA, and Ukraine. Then the second deadline is April 13. These are this deadline for applicants from Republic of Korea, Japan, and USA. And the next one is May 13. This is for applicants from EU and Ukraine. So, and then there is also possibility for these who are not abroad but are already living here in Estonia, international applicants residing in Estonia, and whose previous level of studies was completed in Estonia. The deadline for these students is June 29. So you see, you must decide yourself which group do you belong. Are you from USA? Then April 13 is your deadline. When you are not from EU, from some other countries like China or like Bangladesh perhaps, then the deadline is March 13, and for EU and Ukraine, as I mentioned, it's May 13. We hope to see a lot of applications. And what we are offering from our side, as I mentioned, the tuition fee is 1,900 euros per semester, but our institute offers tuition-free discounts. And it's for 50% tuition-free discounts, and they are offered for one academic year, and it's according to this admission exam results. So if you do very well, you will really get this tuition fee discount. But besides that, also, as I mentioned, the translation students who have specialized on translating Estonian literature into other languages, they may apply for scholarship from the Estonian Literature Center, and this scholarship is covering the tuition fee. So you see, there are also some possibilities for getting scholarships and discounts. And what else I want to say you? Please, we have some wonderful pictures, beautiful pictures about Estonia. When you come here, you will see this beauty for in your own eyes. So, study in Estonia, a unique academic and cultural environment. You see, we have beautiful nature, we have cutting-edge technology, we have folk dances and costumes, and we have a wonderful, wonderful old city in Tallinn. And perhaps the slogan that I want to stress is turn your interest in Estonia into a degree, learn the language, understand the culture, engage with society. And I hope that our friends behind the screen can answer your questions in chat. But if you want to have more information, it is available on the website, in our university's website, and it is also possible to follow us in Instagram and Facebook. So thank you so much for listening to me, and hope I gave you some more ideas about our study program. I hope that you find it fascinating, and hope to meet you in our admission exams. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Professor Viires, for this insightful overview of Estonian Studies program. And now I will invite Professor Kapitolina Fedorova, who will be speaking about our new major under Estonian Studies program, East European Studies. Be my guest, Kapitolina. And if you have any questions, please write into the chat and we try to answer them here during the session if we can. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Yes, hello. One second, we will just sort out how to share the presentation. Oh, yes. Thank you, Piret. We just switched in front of the camera. Yes. So, hello, thank you for being with us today. And I'm here to tell you about our brand new major in East European Studies. So we are with Estonian Studies, we are like a twin program, twin major, goes following the same logic, the same structure, and what Piret already told you about the dates of deadlines, admissions, rules, that also applies to East European Studies. Main East European Studies because it's major of the same program. But it's totally new, so I won't be able, unfortunately, to show you some testimonials of our graduates because we do not have any graduates yet. But maybe some of you will become our first graduates, and in 2 years you will be graduating from this program. But I can promise that if you choose this path, it will be really, really interesting, and you will learn a lot, and also you will meet absolutely incredible people from all over the world who are international students at Tallinn University, and I think that's the great opportunity to learn a lot about East European studies, to experience living in Estonia, and to understand better what it is all about, and also to learn a lot of different stuff and a lot of different languages, and I will talk about it. So, well, probably if you are already considering applying to East European studies, you understand why Eastern Europe is an interesting place to study. But of course, it's a region of very diverse region, even in terms of languages, cultures, literatures, political cultures, different types of societies, different types of governance, and so on. And it's a huge region from the north to the south, and what we normally call Eastern Europe. Of course, it now covers also post-Soviet countries of the former Soviet Union, and that's a huge territory. And this territory saw it all: empires, revolutions, transitions, rare surrection of some of former governmental structures, like it happened in the Baltic countries, and so on. And of course, with ongoing war in Ukraine, this region is also in the focus of attention of the whole world. And to understand what is going on, how people live here, what they think, how they behave, and so on, it's important to get a key knowledge of these cultures, this region, and also these languages, I would say. Well, of course, there are a lot of different MA programs focused on East European studies, on Slavic studies, on post-Soviet studies, and so on in this world, and in Europe as well. And I would say that our program is unique in some aspects. First of all, of course, it's very much focused on humanities, on history, culture, linguistics, literatures, but also you have opportunity to pursue a track with a focus on politics and society. And also in this program, you get opportunity to combine this global context and studies theoretical perspective from different paradigms with regional expertise. And of course, you get first-hand knowledge of the Baltic region by living here, being here, talking to people here, and, well, being open to this new reality. And who is this program for? Who are our potential students, MA students? Well, obviously, if you graduated from Slavic languages, history, politics, cultural studies, East European studies on BA level, you are very much welcome. If you come from some other fields, but you have an interest in Eastern Europe, of course, you are also very much welcome. If you really like learning languages, this program is also for you, because we provide you opportunity to learn Russian, Polish, Ukrainian, and Estonian, and also other languages if you decide to go for a semester abroad on Erasmus Plus program. I'll talk about it a bit later. And those people who look for real-life linguistic immersion when doing their languages, also they can come here. Because here in Estonia, Tallinn University, you will be studying in a multilingual environment. Estonia is a multilingual country. Of course, Estonian is our state language, and well, you are expected to get at least some knowledge of Estonian. We very much we will be happy if you study Estonian. But also in this country, you can talk and hear so many different languages. A quarter of Estonia's population speak Russian as their mother tongue. Ukrainian is our third most spoken language. A lot of people are very fluent in English and other European languages. Actually, a lot of our students are bilingual, trilingual, and they switch languages all the time quite easily. It's fascinating, actually, just to watch how people talk at university, especially at our premises. And of course, naturally, you can practice these languages in classroom, but also beyond classroom, and experience multilingualism in everyday life. Program structure, the same as Estonian studies. It's 2 years master program with lectures Thursday, Friday, sometimes maybe Saturday, but we try to keep it to 2 days. But, well, language courses, they can be in other days also. Core module is Introduction to East European Studies, like your obligatory courses. Also, you have elective courses, and through that you can build your own program focused on your own interests. There is a language module and research and practice when you do your write your MA thesis, do your own research, and also get professional placement. If you talk about core courses, there are 4 of them. Introduction to Estonian and East European Studies. This is the course shared by 2 majors, Estonian Studies and East European Studies. So if you're a student of one of the majors, you will have a chance to meet and study together with students from the other major. And 3 unique courses specifically for this program. Languages and Identities in East European Space. This is the course which I read together with my colleague, Professor Anna Vershek, Professor of General Linguistics. The course on East European Literatures and Cultures, delivered by our lecturer of Slavic Literatures, Ksenia Schmidkaya, and the course Current Issues in East European Studies, which we plan to do with Ksenia together. It's like a more advanced continuation of Introduction to East European Studies. If you talk about electives, you can choose, of course, you can mix them as well as you like and get courses from each of these areas I outlined here. Also, you can try to stay focused on some specific area like politics and society, through the courses East European politics, cybersecurity and digital world, nationalism and transnational history, stronger focus on history and culture through course on history and memory, place, space and identity, and Estonia language and identity. Or you can focus on Russia and Russian, because we have also courses, paradigms of Russian culture, and 2 courses that you can take if your proficiency level in Russian is already high, like around B2 level, B1 to B2. These courses are taught in Russian, and these courses you will study together with our Russian students of MA program of teacher of Russian. That course is Russian and Slavonic cultural linguistics and Russian immigrant culture. Also, you have opportunity to choose 3 electives from all the courses taught at the university. And as always, our MA program, it has limit, minimal demand of the courses that you get minimum amount of credits, but there is no maximum. If you are able to take more courses, you can do it. If you are fulfilling your requirements, you can take as many courses as you can. And here at the university, you can find a lot of very interesting stuff going on in our institute, in other institutes of the university. As a result of this study program, you will get analytical and critical skills in analytical and critical thinking, of course, because you will read a lot, you will discuss a lot, you won't have like very traditional lectures when you just listen to what a lecture said. We all prefer to communicate with students. You will do group works, you will talk with your peers, and also practice intercultural communication in the process of the study. You will do a lot of research and academic writing, and you get your professional experience through placement. There are different opportunities for that, of course, and you will get some help to finding the place for professional placement for your internship. And also, I'd very like to promote that you use opportunities provided by international mobility schemes, Erasmus Plus, first of all, but also short mobility programs through blended intensive programs, so-called BIPs. And whatever you choose, you will have a lot of opportunities to get new experience and get new courses from other universities, study more languages, and so on. We have partnership universities across all Eastern Europe. You can choose to go for a semester to Prague or Zagreb or Krakow or Sofia in Bulgaria and in many other places, and study some new language, East European language, Slavonic language, or Hungarian or Romanian, and you can get first-hand knowledge of these countries as well. Maybe you would like to conduct your research there. So that's a good way. I would say that during your 3rd semester probably is the best time to do it, but it's also possible during other time. And also you can participate in short mobility programs. And this way you will expand your academic and professional network, get new experience, just have a lot of new friends, because I would say that through these mobilities, people actually find friends for life quite often. Well, what you will do after the program? There are a lot of opportunities with people with expertise in East European studies and languages. Of course, there are a lot of ways to use your skills in diplomatic work in embassies, international organizations, ministries, and so on. You can continue academic track and continue doing research, apply to PhD studies here or in other countries. You can do work at museums, cultural institutions, universities. You can join NGOs, activist groups. You can go into journalism, publishing, and so on. And of course, you can also work as consultants in the sphere of corporate communication. These skills will be not lost in this market as well. Well, the same admission requirements are the same as for Estonian studies. Piret told you about. You need to have a completed bachelor degree, proof of English proficiency. You should write your motivation letter, which is considered as a written exam part, and you will have oral interview. And we expect to see your motivation, your readiness, and understanding what you are going to do, some ideas about your future research. We don't ask you to provide your research project at that stage, but you are very much welcome to mention what are your interests, what actually you plan to study. Also, you can always contact directly your future professors and ask for their advice if they will be interested in some topics you would suggest. So you are very much welcome. And, well, join us at Tallinn University. We'll be here to teach you and learn from you as well, because that's a mutual process, right? And we always try to learn something new from each of our students, and join us here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Fedorova, for introducing us the new major under Estonian Studies, East European Studies. And I think if you don't have any questions, if you do, then please write it in the chat. But I think that we can wrap it up here. And thank you all for coming today and taking this time. Thank you both, Professor Viires and Professor Kapitolina. And we hope to see some of you to apply for these majors in our university. Oh, Furkan has a high five or a question. Maybe Furkan, if you could write to Elsie Vanto. Elsie will gladly be answering all of your questions if you have any. Elsie will put down the email address just in case into the chat. And I think, yeah, we have to wrap it up here, but thank you once again. And we hope to see you soon in our university. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.